I hope everybody had a good holiday. Um, I gave away an unhinged gift. There were lots of laughs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unhinged?
Yeah, so we went to two different Christmas parties, and the first time was the one that I gave like the doll that was half black and white and a bunch of stuff. And this time I had to like up the unhinged, so I painted two like little balloon dogs with like they were both like purple, but they had one had green and one had gold like metallic paint dripped over top to have like cool little funky designs on them. And then I gave them like a single like googly eye eyeball and gave them an googly eye butthole each. Ellie found a knockoff version of Yahtzee called Yowza, so that went in there as well. We got like a little like 3-pack of chocolates, and I replaced the like in the box. I took the chocolates out of the box and individually wrapped them, and then replaced like what was in the box with more googly eyes, just like a little box full of them, and then sealed it back up and wrapped that up as well. And then there was like little plastic rock, paper, scissor hands that Ellie had found as well. And I individually wrapped those to look like something else and put that in as well. And Kirby got that gift. And watching him unwrap it was surreal. It was wonderful. And now I need to think of a way to top myself for that next year. I saw somebody do it was like a puzzle with a ton of pieces, and they individually wrapped every piece of the puzzle.
I mean, truthfully, what you need to do is just get the puzzle where every piece is the same shape.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty wild too. Well, but yeah, anybody else get up to anything interesting for Christmas celebrations?
Not really.
Had a bunch of people here for 3 days straight, so I'm a little worn out from that.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Did anybody else?
I accidentally ate too many weed gummies and painted a really sick painting in Bulbasaur.
That is true.
I
I don't know. Can I make it see it? Hold on. You can kind of see it.
The one above your head?
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
It's much cooler in person than the little blurry sliver of it on the screen is leading us to believe, I promise.
Yeah, you'll have to send the group chat a picture of it later. Did anybody else but me watch the recap?
Yeah,
We were
I-
pretty
I
much
did.
running around here playing in all the cubbies. And then we started playing What Hour Is It? To see who got beat up.
The reason why I ask is because you don't the vocal thing. But we'll go over everything. To start, everybody's gonna get 5 points on your points cards tonight. You got a bunch of goodies last time, so I know you guys are going to be building up to some more grand charms, especially knowing that there's some new ones.
Yeah, I'm going to be banking tonight.
Is anybody getting any little charms tonight? I assumed everyone would be banking. You guys did grab a bunch last time as well. When we last left our heroes, the battle between Brunk and the Hollow Knight of Brahm had raged on, as Valerith and Jesus investigated more of the mysteries below. Jesus had attempted to mend the Queen's crown, which immediately made him the target of some force that threw him across the room like a rag doll. Meanwhile, Brunk got cocky, pulling punches while trying to suss out information from the Hollow Knight of Brahm. As a result, the knight, in a show of determined skill, dropped Brunk by a slice of the blade, disappearing back into the unknown. Nerissa brought Brunk up soon after, and they both joined the others in the basement, with the last thing Brunk remembering being a voice in his head saying, "Truth." Investigating the Queen's chambers, they found several relics and found that there was some malevolent specter attacking those that touched or went near certain items in the room and on the Queen's body. It was revealed after Jesus had been thrown around a little bit that Valerith could see the specter the entire time, and so using that ability, we're able to kind of speculate a little plan on how to deal with the specter. After enough looking into it, the group decided to split up and risk damage on one person or the other for more information. Originally trying to use Jesus as a scapegoat target, but it ended up being Nerissa that this thing went after. But not before Brunk had gleaned a little bit of information with the discussion with Cord, who also directed him to try and find the truth. With your everybody splitting off and kind of trying to get the ghost to chase after who might have the most important item in their hand or something like that, it did go after Nerissa, who was grabbing for a vial that had some kind of what appeared to be a written message rolled up on the inside. This appeared to be magical, and when opened, had a magically recorded address from the Queen, raising suspicion of some form of treasonous act. As this truth came to light and was revealed for everyone to hear, the specter, once in ethereal state, became corporeal for everybody. And that's really where we begin session, right where we left off, and with everybody needing to roll initiative. Let me just get that set up. Of course, it's the one thing I forgot to do. Nerissa, I forgot how bad you got fucked up. Nerissa is also out of her armor right now. The armor is still holding a rope on the level above. Ooh, Spectre rolled low. Oh, that last one shouldn't be in there. The robed figure rises from the dead! No. Nerissa, you are on the ground. This specter has been throwing you around, and you just popped the cork on this, captured voice message. And as that message had just finished, you watched as that paper had just crumbled into dust in this vial. The ghost was attacking you pretty violently, and it's still kind of on you right now, about to attack you again. Flying towards you.
Okay. I'm still flying too, yeah?
You were floating right now, you're on the ground, because the last thing that happened was you grabbed the vial, and it threw you against the opposite wall, and you uncorked the vial,
but
when
I
you
still
landed.
have the ability to fly.
You still have the ability. You still have the ability to fly, but you're just prone right now on the ground.
Okay. What would it take for me to get up and kind of fly?
I think you could probably just float up.
Okay, I'm gonna float up and like fly above. How tall? Like because it says the specter is floating 20 feet up.
Yeah.
How tall is the room?
30 feet, so you'd be able to get up 25, counting for like yourself, which is a 5-foot person or a minimum
Okay,
5-foot
or
person.
would I just be able to like fly under him and like kind of deke under him?
Sure.
All right, cool. I want to do that, and I'm gonna fly kind of like just like across the room, get the fuck away from him, and hit myself with a healing potion. I believe I have.
Sure. Where like go ahead and move your character.
Am I able to go the same distance as I can uh while walking? Like
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
movement's still 60? Okay.
Unless it specifically said a specific thing. Hold on, let me look at the charm. Do. Charms. Charm of the eagle. Fly up to your walking speed.
Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do. But just for flavor, the whole time Nerissa was like flying out from under there and like over across the room, she was just like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, the whole time.
Yeah, that checks out. Go ahead, pass the turn. Valerith.
Yay. Yay. Well, let's see.
With Nerissa flying like the fuck away, this thing does like turn its gaze to you. Now just like kind of it's seemingly angry at the secret being revealed.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. I have one real option for doing anything to a ghost. Let's see. I'm gonna move back 15, so half my move, yeah, plus or minus. Move back 15, and then one shot for the bow. Oops. But I'm using the force damage aspect of it. 19 hit it.
19 hits it.
Okay. For 3 damage. Not much, but something. As long as he's not immune to force damage.
He is not immune to force damage. So he took 3.
Yeah.
It's a magical weapon though. Like, don't you get regular damage on top of that D10?
Not when I'm doing so. When I do the force arrow aspect or the force damage aspect of it,
It's specifically that
only
damage.
force damage. Yes.
Okay.
But I can split it up to however many attacks I would normally get.
Sure. Ooh, you need to see a health bar for this guy for sure.
I see a green bar under him.
Yeah, that's not good enough for me.
Oh. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, I've made some space. Hopefully somebody else can
Where'd it go?
jump in there and do a little bit more.
Let's make it evil. There we go. Now we got a boss bar. I think you guys can see that too, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
All right. None of my allies are in range, so I think I'm just gonna start off with a fireball.
Thank God I've learned his tactics now.
Oh, there's other shit that's going on here as well. I will start that effect next turn, but there is something that should have been happening to everybody within 20 feet of it the entire time. Jesus is throwing a fireball. Fails the save.
All right.
Make sure I still got eyebrows after this. Good grief.
Yeah, like the heat, especially because this chamber is kind of enclosed, with only a little source of like it's like he turns this place into a fucking furnace. It is so hot in here now, as there's a bunch of like blowback heat from this fireball explosion. 32. What's 32 halved? 16.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The fire dissipates and you watch as this thing like is like barely singed as it directs its gaze to you, Jesus.
Come at me, bro.
Brunk. You're muted.
You're muted. Double muted.
Yes, I was. I was looking at my options. Oh, what's my distance? Okay. I am going to. I'm going to start with that. Yep. Yep.
Excuse me.
Movie. Okay. I'm going to move there. Since I haven't used it, I am going to use my Moonlight Breath for the day. So 60-foot line directed at. Oh, why is it doing that? That's weird. I still haven't learned how to do the.
That's okay. You should be able to hover over it. If you hover over it and hold shift, you can use your mouse wheel to turn it the direction you want it. Which I know you probably want it here, but for future.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Okay. For future reference, when you're on the measurement controls, if you hover over it and hold shift and use your mouse scroll, it will let you change it around.
I'll learn that eventually. So DC 14 dexterity save for him.
Yeah.
And of course he makes it.
Yeah.
Makes the save, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Great on the damage side.
So half of this would have been 15, but he still takes 30. As the light rushes by it and he screeches and goes, "No!"
I think that's all I'm going to do for this turn. That's an action. I don't think I have anything else I want to try doing just yet. So.
Oh, I mean, I think you just took the heat off of Jesus.
Probably. But, you know, the heavily armored guy with radiant special powers, or the guy with all the HP?
Yeah.
Which guy should be the target?
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, this thing is super pissed. It's gonna use its malevolent slam. So you can either make a strength or a constitution saving throw.
I will do. Whew.
Yeah, easy peasy. Still throws you like 10 feet back. And it does.
Does that count as a reaction trigger on for my shield? Whatever he's doing.
It's not. It does it specify an attack? What does it say specifically? Yeah, it's not making a melee attack roll against you. This is like a
okay.
This is a recharge ability.
Okay.
Like a dragon's breath. You take 10 damage.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
That's not what happened.
There you go.
What?
Half hard.
It looks pretty pissed. It's going to use its remaining movement to get up to like the same height as Nerissa, to kind of like play keep away from you guys. Yeah, it did not like that. It doesn't like you, Brunk.
That's fine.
Rosalia. I think Brunk was playing Rosalia last time because he had brought her along originally. But if you want to like transfer ownership, that's up to you. If somebody else wants to take the Rosalia reins today.
I'm looking at her character sheet. I was thinking perhaps a guiding bolt. What do you guys think? Hell yeah. Rosie's gonna
Guiding bolt.
throw a guiding bolt at this guy.
Just follow up with more radiant, seeing the effect it had on him.
I remember the last time we did a whole bunch of radiant damage. That was terrible.
That's definitely a hit. Yeah. You watch as the blast hits and like almost like a part of him like kind of like explodes apart before coming back together, with like what appears to be like a crack in the bone, some of that damage lasting, and it's screeching again. Is Rosalia doing anything else?
Not that I can think of, unless we want her to move somewhere. I think she's fine where she is, though. All right, yeah, that's gonna be the end of her turn.
Yeah. At the top of the round, this thing wails again in pain, and you watch as this strange, like, almost slightly greenish aura protrudes from it 20 feet. Any creature that starts their turn within 20 feet needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or have their speed reduced to 0 until the start of its next turn. So starting with you, Nerissa, I need a Constitution saving throw.
For everybody.
It'll be at the start of your turn.
And because of my charm of perfect health, I do have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Beautiful. Perfect. So you like feel this like wave kind of like almost like push. It feels like a pressure within the room. And it almost feels like it's trying to like push you down or keep you from moving. But you're the speed demon, so you're able to push past it. You're muted.
Right. Sorry, I forgot the push to hold. Okay. So using that speed and the fact that I can fly right now, I'm going to actually fly like. So wait, with that, can I still use my full movement speed?
Yeah, because you resisted it.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to fly. Oh, it's not telling me how far I'm flying. Can I?
Hold
Is
on.
that like
I can
within
let me give you your ruler.
Okay. Okay, so there, that's my 60 feet.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm gonna fly across the room, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to use the new Grand Charm ability, and I'm gonna hit him with back-to-back magic missiles, all 6 bolts right at his face.
Oh, with the dual cast, yeah.
And like I'm doing it while I'm flying across the room, so it's like pew 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 pew, like, and it looks really pretty, you know.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your magic missile damage.
Hell yeah.
Instead
Now,
of
is it taking 2 spell slots to do this? Still with the dual casting?
yeah, it just gives you the ability to cast a spell twice.
Okay. Perfect. I figured as much. I just wanted to. Oh, I didn't do that right. Because it was supposed to be 3 right at him, right?
Well, it was 6 because you're casting it twice, right?
Okay, yeah, so.
Be 64 plus 6. Holy shit.
Wow.
And what does... Because normally Nerissa channels magic and everything through the armor, right? Like normally it's like kind of like doing his thing. What does it look like here? What does the magic missile look like here without your armor?
It's just like green blue light that like she's literally just like holding out her hand and like it's just like a beam of light shooting directly from her palm. But it's like aquamarine blue and like shimmery like water on like a clear day with the sun shining on it.
So basically when she's not in her tank, Nerissa is a Dragon Ball Z character.
I guess so. I have
with the charm of the eagle as well, giving the ability to fly.
She just needs her hair to go Super Saiyan or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you fly by like blast, 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 blast. And this thing like eats a bunch of this damage. It does I don't think it has anything for force. No, force is fine against it. So you just like light it up. Hey, Joda. We got Joda in the chat watching this fucking massacre. Doing anything else, Nerissa?
I think I have one I'm gonna pop because I need it.
Potion of healing.
Yeah.
So with the push to talk, you're cutting out every now and then.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action heal for 7, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Valerith, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Nice. Yeah, you
Thanks.
also feel like this pressure bear down on you, but not like you're able to push through it and maintain your movement.
Okay. After seeing how well Brunk's attack worked, how well Roselia's attack worked, I am going to do something really stupid. And with the full sunburst vial that I have, I'm going to burn 2 charges on 1 arrow. And yes, there is a DC that I have to make for it, or else I catch on fire. But hopefully I hit. So oh, thank God. All right. So now 2d6 radiant damage. Sweet. And now my own con save. Here goes. Oh, thank God. I'm not on fire. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna really can't move anywhere considering the actions I took. So yeah. I will pass it on.
All right. Before I move forward in the round here, I do have to note that this mercenary's body is gone. Jesus blew it up with a fireball the last round, and I forgot to delete it there and make mention of it. Yeah, but the fireball enveloped that whole corner, and that body is definitely fucking ashes now.
Sorry about that, guys. Didn't think about that.
Least of my concerns right now.
Also, I need to think about one other thing. Hold on a second here. There was stuff in that corner.
Let's see what was in
Oh.
5. It was the book, which Brunk had already read through. You got a photographic memory, right?
Yeah, 5 o'clock was the book.
Right.
5 o'clock was the book. Book's gone. Book is also burned. The other was at 6 o'clock was a small steel medallion bearing Brahm's heraldry, and it was already scorched on the one side. So I think it's about as scorched as it was. What was at 4 o'clock? Because that also would have been hit. The signet ring engraved with the bell mark that's cold to the touch.
It is now very hot to the touch.
Yeah.
Or it's just room temperature.
It seems to be it doesn't seem to be damaged at all. Jesus, that's your go.
Do I need to do a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, please. Jesus, you, no matter how much your body wants to move this turn, is stuck in place. Your speed is reduced to 0 as you feel like this pressure bear down on you.
Oh, I can't even make an attack.
You can make an attack, you just can't move.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm going to yell out to everybody to cover their ears because I am going to fire on it with the mystic pistol.
Force damage instead of piercing damage. Yeah, that's a good weapon to have for this. That's a hit. Jesus immediately showing off his new proficiency with guns as you watch him just pull out this pistol and go, just pop. For 14,
Nicely
too.
done.
Then end my turn.
Brunk.
So then I just start blasting. Well, I can do this in a couple different ways. I'm gonna use my pack magic spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt. Attack roll. 17?
17's a hit.
Oh. And not a bad roll. Not a bad roll.
Not a bad roll at all. As you do see, it's taking more and more damage, and it looks like it's breaking down as it's taking these like radiant explosions. Once again, the next attack's going to get advantage.
Hadouken! I'm going to use, you said, is it bonus or free action, bonus action for healing for potions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pop one of those while I'm thinking about it. Normal. Why isn't it rolling?
Might be a broken one. Just roll 44 plus 4.
Programmers, I swear to God. Sorry. Why? Oh my God. I am dumb.
Programmers.
Yeah, programmers, dumbs. Well, I didn't click the button. I just typed it in. I was like,
do it.
idiot. Do it.
The text like, do what?
Do it. Okay. There we go. Much better.
Malevolent spirit.
Oh, is that the health bar? That's okay. I was like, what is that? That's the health bar. Got it.
Does it roll?
Oh, was I in range of that? I forgot to roll. Am I in range of his thing?
Yeah, but you also didn't move, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's gonna go for
nope.
Valerith.
Nope.
And it cannot hit with its slam, so instead it's going to try and life drain you. And miss.
Joke's on him. I don't have a life. Ha ha. Where that came from.
Rosalia.
Oh. Did I close her? I closed her thing, didn't I?
I have her back up. Did we want her to just do another guiding bolt that worked well last time, or?
I mean, feels like a finishing move, but yeah, why not? Rock on with your bad self.
Is that what we want her to do?
As long as I live, I don't really care what she does.
Blasting.
Hell yeah. She's gonna blast him.
I want to get a gun so I can just cast Guiding Bolt through the gun.
That'd be fucking dope.
Nah. I want to get a gun so I can pour all my concoctions down the barrel and just shoot them.
I had a DM who did that with a Warlock's Eldritch Blast. He was doing it channeling it through a gun.
That's fucking so cool. It's just good flavor.
Yeah, that's great. Did you say that the next attack was with advantage, or was that about something else?
No, yeah, because
No, the next attack on her has advantage.
Brunk just guiding bolted.
Because I got
So she's got advantage now.
Yeah.
See. Because she's extra glowy and you can see her better.
25 hits.
Just don't roll all ones.
And then the next attack will get advantage. What about all threes?
Mm-hmm. You watch as the light kind of like shoots into his chest and it explodes outward before coming back in. And you see that there are more of these now like radiant glowing cracks throughout his bones, but something within like something appears to be keeping this spirit in place. It remains at one HP.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, the ring. It's not my turn anyway.
Yeah, go. I believe it's Nerissa's turn. I don't think Rosalia is doing anything else. Go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw. Wait. Oh, well, you nat 20'd it anyway. I was gonna say you're actually not within 20 feet, so you're fine. But you killed it anyway. Good job.
Yeah, that was just a show off. Sorry. Is he wearing a ring? That you said the ring, Valerith? Is he wearing a ring, or did you mean the
4?
Yeah, I was gonna say because like all these items are here for a reason, and he didn't like us touching them. We gotta, yeah.
We're probably gonna have to destroy the ring.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I have that would be particularly good for that.
What's going on, Nerissa?
I was just checking to see what I have. Can I'm gonna fly over. No, actually, I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna I'm just gonna go hit it with I'm gonna try to hit it with my blink dagger, I guess. I don't really have anything that's good for destroying stuff that I can think of. I also don't want to get too close to it because I'm unarmored and at half health. But yeah, I'm gonna try and destroy the ring with my blink dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Wait, was that supposed to be with advantage because of the previous guiding bolt?
Are you attacking the specter or the ring?
Oh, wait, right. Sorry, the ring. Never mind.
I'm not going to make you roll damage here because you're throwing the dagger with the intent of damage, but you're not going to damage the ring. However, what you do is trigger what the ring is actually tied to. Where are you?
Well, hello, friend. Hopefully, I don't know. You see, Brunk, you said that he wasn't malevolent, right?
Oh, great. Guess who's back? Back
Oh,
again.
no.
The night is back. We're all dead.
Oh no.
Nerissa, you watch as it appears in front of the ring, like where your dagger was, and it does like stand tall with its blade and just stand and look at you.
Ruh-roh.
We're here to help. We're trying to right things that were wrong and discover the truth. Isn't that what you want? The truth?
Okay, so not the ring. What the fuck else would it be?
The crown. That would be my guess.
The broken crown?
Unless it was something. What was the thing that he angled for more than the crown? Is this when I get to roll the intelligence check and nat 20 that thing?
Sure, yeah, if you want to give me an intelligence check. You know what, Brunk? I'll even give it to you with advantage.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Okay. Well, crap. I got to find Brunk's character sheet here real quick. Hold on. Okay.
Also, just before I end my turn, can I bonus action blink my dagger?
Yeah, blink your
to
dagger
me?
back to you. Yeah.
And then that's gonna be the end of my turn.
On a 12, I mean, you did see it go near a bunch of stuff. It went.
I know that I remember that there was something that it triggered on, like when we were trying to bait it, and we were using it was Jesus was going to touch the dang. It was like the last thing we did last session almost. Jesus went to touch the crown. I want to say Nerissa went to touch something else, and it veered towards her.
That was the vial. That's already been opened.
Yeah, and it did, like, that was the thing that had the decree about
so
like
it was
the
corruption.
corruption.
It got pissy about the vial, and okay, so I knew it was something.
But that's already been destroyed. Like, that disintegrated after the message was read.
Okay, so my money's still on the crown then.
Fuck.
Or maybe the scroll that's in the queen's hand. She had like a thing in her hand too.
Jesus, just fireball the whole room. Just.
I don't like you now. Well, shit.
Just destroy it all, just to be sure.
Considering I failed my save, and yeah, I'm gonna heal. Yep,
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna heal. Thank you.
Wait. Oh.
55. Cool. And I'm just gonna well, I can't move, so I'm just gonna defensive play hand. Keep your hands away. No touchy. No touchy.
No touch.
Yeah, and that's all I can do.
Jesus, roll your Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
I don't like to be touched.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you're able to kind of push through that pressure and move.
Push it real good.
I'm gonna yell out to the knight, friend or foe.
Excuse me.
Its visor doesn't move. It's fixed on Nerissa, who just threw the dagger at the ring.
It's not a friend.
Alright, I'm gonna cast.
Friend us.
I'm gonna cast Shatter centered on the ring. That should still hit the knight.
Okay.
I'm so happy I couldn't move away.
Did he just fireball?
No, he did not. Instead, he shattered
Oh,
that
shattered.
space.
I see that.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter if the Hollow Knight makes the save. You shatter the ring and the knight disappears.
Awesome.
Whew. Well done.
That. Wow.
I'm just gonna move a little bit back so I get out of the Spectre's range and end my turn there.
All right, so I was wrong. It is not the ring.
Hey, but we met a quest thing and we put the knight to rest.
Or gold if we could just live to collect it.
Maybe.
Brunk, I think you're out of the range. Yeah, you're just out of range, so you don't have to roll the con save.
Okay. So
I mean, there is the broken ceremonial blade in 10, I think. And when in doubt, let's just break everything.
so here's what I want to do. I want to kettlebell strike with a guiding bolt. I have a single first level spell slot left. I want to kettlebell strike, guiding bolt, the crown, like the cursed crown, whatever that's on her head. It's still on her head, or did somebody grab it?
I thought Jesus grabbed
Jesus
it
has it.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Jesus has it? Okay.
because it was the one that had the dragon symbol on the inside.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, instead I run to Jesus, and I'm like, throw the crown on the ground.
I tossed the crown.
Yeah, I'd let you do
Just
it
like
for free.
drop it into the square, like right next to you. And I'm gonna literally grab the kettlebell, pull that guiding bolt, and just slam it down on top of it like it's a mallet. Like I'm just trying to smash it full force with that radiant energy into the crown, trying to break it. Now,
Nerissa used detect magic in the room, and aside from the vial, nothing else was magic. You slam your energy into this crown and you destroy it. It goes from being warped to, or it wasn't warped because he used mending on it, I think, after he had picked it off her head. You destroy this thing. It's just molten metal.
okay.
The specter does
Then
not
nothing
disappear.
happens then, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
specter does not
running
disappear.
out of ideas. Running out of ideas. But I haven't run out of healing potions yet. So while I'm thinking about that. Hey, that one rolled. Hey, 5 more. Just in case I get beat on again. Okay, and
Oh, I don't think you're gonna get beat on.
pass it.
I think he's gonna look at me like a priest.
Yes, my child, kneel.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Give me a strength saving throw or constitution saving throw, your choice.
Oh, God.
So it's half damage.
Ah,
So you take 11.
Bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning, yeah, as he kind of throws you against this wall.
yay. Oops.
And he's kind of single targeting at this point. He flies towards you again, getting in your face. Rosalia.
There's that door that I was wondering if we could get Rosalia to try breaking down that one door.
Yeah, I was thinking she's got that stone bleeder we could use to. If there's something behind the door, she could break down the door. Or she might be able to use it to break other stuff.
I'm gonna say Rosalia is pretty smart. At the very least, smart enough to know that if she tries to bring that door down, she might bring the ceiling down on everybody. Because it wasn't very stable to begin with.
Okay, we can save that for later.
Yeah.
She does have the Titan glove, which gives her advantage on strength stuff, so she could just smash something. What's going on with the circlet crown, the one that's humming? Have we done anything with that? I forget.
I think I have it. Or I had
The
it.
one in the first alcove?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think we've done anything with it yet.
Nope. I haven't done anything with it. Let I have it in my hand, but I haven't done anything with it. Or I had it.
Okay.
I would have had it. I guess I can still have it. Might have dropped
I'm also very curious about isn't there a scroll in the queen's hand?
Yes. Yes, there
I
is.
want to know what that scroll says. Maybe while the specter is distracted with you, Valerith, Rosie can sneak over.
This is what I
Rosie can
intended to be the distraction.
Not on purpose, but it's convenient at the moment. So,
I'm a distraction
maybe
of convenience.
Rosie's gonna sneak over, and I want her to grab the scroll and see if we can open it.
That's foul. Poor Valerith.
I'm sorry, Valerith.
Yeah, go ahead and move Rosie
But
over.
also, hopefully, this will distract him from you.
Go ahead and move Rosie over there.
It's. Oh, wait, never mind.
Rosie reaches over and grabs the rolled up paper or parchment out of the queen's hands and opens it kind of shakily and says, "By my hand and by the crown vested in me, I, Alexandra of House Rudalia, Queen of Rudalius, do hereby invoke the right of immediate custody, placing my life, my body, and the sanctity of the crown under the sole protection of..." And she stops. She says, it ends there. At the bottom is written shakily, "Too late." And as she says "too late," the specter screeches again and just explodes into a puff of like green smoke that just dissipates. And the combat ends.
I'm gonna sit down. Y'all can have this front line shit. I'll stay in the back. It's fine. I don't need to be the hero of every moment.
Okay.
Well, dang. Did that scroll like disintegrate or whatever when it was? No, it's still there.
Yep.
We gotta bring that back to whoever's in charge of Rudalia now.
Yeah, we should
Let them
probably
know
do
what's
that
up.
really, really, really fast.
And maybe the opposite direction of where we're supposed to be going.
Sure.
Just kind of throwing that out there. We're supposed to be setting sail soon to head south, but this does seem like kind of a big deal type of thing.
Yeah.
That
Does the door move anymore now?
maybe we should consult Pocket.
That's a good idea. Also, yeah, what's up with the door? Is it doing anything now? Is it still gonna bring the place down to open it?
It does. What are you doing to it? It doesn't. Nothing happens to it currently.
Okay, can I push on it?
The door.
You push on it.
Door, pull door.
There is no handle.
There's no handle. You push on it. Nothing happens. Rosalia will say, holding the decree though. It's weird. This parchment is like humming.
What do you mean long? And I hand her
Well-
the circlet. Like this?
Kinda.
Put those two next to the door.
Rosie? Or do you want me to do it?
Rosalia will hand you the parchment and be like, you guys should do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go other side of the casket or sarcophagus.
I will walk
It's not
to
that
the
I'm
door.
scared.
The
I'm
circlet.
fucking terrified of
parchment.
dying.
Wasn't there like a thing on the door, like that was supposed to be crown shaped or
It was
circle or
like
whatever?
it was the faint outline, like image of a crown. And
So I'm
as
gonna, go ahead.
you bring the parchment and the crown over, and you see that the seal on it resonates and begins to glow a blue. And in the center, where normally there would be a jewel, instead a bell appears, and you hear a bell ring, and you see the door, instead of sliding, it appears to be like a cylindrical chamber, and the whole thing moves, like turns. And when it turns, it reveals a little stone pedestal.
I once visited a wizard's office that had a door like this.
There is what appears to be like a stone hand, and it is holding a folded strip of vellum, no larger than a royal sash, bound with a thin circlet of gold thread.
I will take it. And
Yeah, let's not
in the
break it
chamber.
unless we're in front of somebody like Pocket or, somebody who can, say that we brought it back in one piece. Just in case. Because we're probably going to get targeted for elimination from this.
Yay!
Y'all city people are weird.
Sounds like fun.
You don't like your secrets coming out.
Do you read it? Like, do you open it and read it?
Yeah. I mean, I will look at Nerissa and be like, will you help me with the words in case there's something here I don't, in case there's a word I don't understand?
Of course. And I'm gonna come over to you, and I imagine that Brunk and Nerissa have sat and like Nerissa has like read books with with Brunk at some point.
I can read a little bit. I just
Yeah.
can't, there are big words that I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just big words. Some big words.
But I feel like reading time together is something we would have done, like on the ship or something. Long days of travel.
I mean, I know how to read like recipe books and stuff, so I know some things. But
Exactly.
there's big words that I just don't know.
Yeah. I'll help you sound anything out you need.
So yeah, we'll open it and I'll be like, and we'll like spread it out and I'll be like, okay.
The crown-bound mandate of House Rudalia. Emergency instrument of succession and authority. Let it be known that the crown of Rudalia endures not by blood alone, nor by council assent, nor by the momentum of custom. In the event of a sovereign's death attended by contradiction, false command, or disputed authority, the crown shall not pass to no hand, the crown shall pass to no hand until its fall is answered. From the moment this mandate is invoked, all claims of succession are held in abeyance. No council may convene with lawful voice, no regent may be named, no heir may be crowned. No pardon, decree, or act of governance shall carry the weight of the crown until the cause of the sovereign's death is formally named and acknowledged. This mandate does not choose a ruler, it chooses truth. When the truth is spoken and entered into record without contradiction, the crown may pass. Until then, let the realm stand unfinished.
So who wants to be the next king or queen of Rudalia here?
I nominate that.
So what this does,
Yeah.
the purpose of this is to transfer royal authority without naming a successor. Or basically it's to stop it, like to strip legitimacy from any existing claimants until the truth of the crown's fall is resolved.
So whoever is currently ruling Rudalia is
Is
doing
gonna
so
wanna kill us.
illegally. We have the proof that it was not done legitimately. Great.
Yeah, that's gonna put
Yeah.
a big target on our backs.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So now let's run back to town real quick. Get next to somebody who's strong enough to protect us from whatever is gonna fall out is gonna happen. And then we'll run away on a ship.
Rosalia looks and says, I mean, I hate to say it, but the only people who know about this secret are us.
We think.
I mean, and the people who perpetrated it
Not to be paranoid,
may have
but
happened
we think.
some time ago, and maybe there's nobody left alive that knows it.
Maybe. We could just destroy the tower. It doesn't seem like it would be that hard to bring it down and, turn tail out of here.
I don't think that's a very just thing to do.
You're probably right.
The Queen. I feel like the Queen deserves justice. Demands justice. She may not be able to rest without it.
Brunk, you might be rubbing off on me, but I think you're right.
Holding that thing that we retrieved from the room. I'm holding the decree, and I'm holding both it and the circlet and the other piece of parchment from her.
Yeah, the unfinished decree.
Yeah, the unfinished decree. I'm like all of it in my hand, and like I feel like this is a mission. This is a quest worth following. This has purpose. This must be done. And I mean, I don't think Brunk's ever been as resolute about something in recent memory as he is about this right now. Like, almost emotionally so. Especially given the combat with the knight, understanding the nature of why the knight persisted, why he was here, what he was doing, who he was guarding. The whole thing just right now just screams unfinished business that must be finished. Now, he knows that the kingdom we're talking about is north of here, right?
Yeah. Kingdom of Brom.
Kingdom of Brom. And that's where she was from. Yes?
Yeah.
Would have been from?
Would have been from.
So, like, I don't know how to proceed. He doesn't know how to proceed. That's going to be the thing. He's not sure how to proceed with it. But he knows it needs to be done. Given especially the climate of everything that's going on right now, like the invasion that is impacting the continent, I mean, would something as simple as having a legitimate ruler on the throne in the kingdom of Brom, would that make a difference?
One thing to make note of is that while there is a king, the king doesn't rule Rudalius. Like, he rules the kingdom of Brahm specifically, because there's more importance on the city of guilds. Like, Mercana is kind of the center of Rudalius as opposed to the kingdom of Brahm. But at one point in time, like where Mercana rests now was the kingdom of Brahm.
Right. Yeah, we know. Capitalism and all that good stuff. We got it. Capitalism rules. Yeah.
Yeah, but the king doesn't hold the same weight that he would have 100 years ago before Mercana became a thing. So
I'm just thinking outside, like meta knowledge that Brunk may or may not have. Brunk doesn't have this meta knowledge, but as somebody who's been around in this campaign for a little while, I'm thinking about whether or not the Kingdom of Brahm has had any part in the invasion that has come ashore, especially considering it has come from the northern end. The invasion has come from the northern end of the continent. Yes,
started in Aaron Elnor.
Yeah. So, I mean, if the Kingdom of Brahm is not defending against it, I mean, it could be that could be that the kingdom it could be that the kingdom is just, has been impacted by it, but it also could be that the kingdom has allowed it to happen. And if that is the case, maybe there's more to it than what we know of at the moment. But I think we should return to the guild and, take counsel with our guild leadership before we do anything further.
I'll let you stew on that for a minute. I'm just gonna, I'd say like a quick 5-minute break. I gotta run to the washroom.
Okay. Can we get rid of the malevolent specters?
Yeah, we certainly can.
I don't mind moving it around, but
yeah, take a quick 5-ish minute break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Yay! Excuse me. Some space.
Okay, we're back. I moved the map over, but like you're still in the chamber. Is there anything else you're wanting to do before you guys leave?
I mean,
In the
why don't we
room,
bring
in
the
here?
queen's body with us? She was interred unlawfully. Granted, she was poisoned, but she deserves a proper burial, right? What is it with me and carrying dead bodies around?
I'm I'm hesitant to move the body just yet. I mean, I don't know if we should move the body only because it doesn't until we know what should be done with it. I guess the question is the body is it safe here or not safe here now that the guardian is gone? Because
Wasn't
can
really
see-
a guardian.
Well, I mean, guardian enough to maybe discourage people from exploring the tower, perhaps. I mean, between that and the ghost that was guarding it, I mean, there's basically two guardians. There's the knight that appeared outside the tower that might have discouraged people from coming in, and then if you did get into the tower, I mean, there was the ghost and or the knight that obviously um, protected her previously, but we've now since destroyed both of them. They're both gone. So anybody else that would come to anybody else that would come to investigate the tower is not going to have to deal with either of those things. So I can certainly see that being a cause for maybe we should consider um, maybe we should consider moving the body somewhere else. Assuming we can. I'm assuming we can move the body if we wanted to.
If not, is there some sort of protection that we can put over the body, or
Nothing that's going to last for a significant amount of time. I mean, I don't know what it is that's currently keeping the body in the state that it's in. And I don't know if that's going to last. I mean, we don't have any way of knowing if that's going to last now that we have, again,
dispelled the
dealt
stuff?
with the issue, dealt with the specter, and dealt with the knight, the hollow knight.
Yeah. Well, if we have a way to respectfully transport her, maybe that would be okay.
Can we get Pocket on the crystal and fill
Yeah.
him in on what's going on? Like, let's do that before we leave the place. Let's do that. Let's get Pocket on the crystal. Fill him in. Tell him what happened. Tell him how this, the bell ringer's curse. Is it the bell ringers or bell ringers?
Does the crystal have like a video chat function?
Yeah, kind of like an illusory, like their face shows up.
Nerissa is totally like selfieing with the queen, being
Okay.
she's totally selfieing, just being like, so we got this queen with like
You
So
there,
we fought the Hollow Knight, and he beat my butt because I pulled my punches because I was trying to be nice and knightly and courteous. And then we went down into the crypt. Well, they had already gone down to the crypt, but then we found the queen's body, and then we had to fight with this ghostly specter thing, and we finally got rid of him. And then the knight showed back up, and then Jesus got rid of him with by shattering a ring that he was tied to, and then we found this thing, and we found this information. Um, is this a secure line?
I think
Okay.
maybe it's better if you come in.
Okay, but before we do that, we have one concern. Um, I don't feel like it's best to leave the body here. Because now the Spectre and the Hollow Knight have been dealt with, and they are no longer here to protect her. And we found the corpses of some grave robbers, perhaps, maybe, that had already been in the chamber and had been killed.
Why don't I reach out to the Veiled Scepter, and get some clerics from there to see if they can move the body properly.
That would be great. I appreciate your help, Pocket.
Yeah, of course.
Very, very much.
Din has
Should
arrived.
we wait for them to come here, or
Din has arrived on his sand skimmer. I can get them on the horn right away and get them over there. I don't think anybody's gonna try and mess with the body in the time that it takes for them to get there.
As long as they do it today, I think it'll be okay. Yeah.
Right.
Well, then we'll come back to you with haste.
All right, sounds great. Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Okay. Put selfie in his body, Nerissa. Quit. Turn it off. Stop selfie in with the body. That's grotesque. Stop that.
As you're stepping away from the chamber, you watch as it turns as if it were going to turn to the door. But when it does, there is one more pocket before it hits where the door is. And in this one, there is a shield leaning on the ground, as well as what appears to be a little shard. These are the quest rewards.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think we should retrieve them, obviously.
Who wants to hold on to them?
I'm going to be an asshole, and I'm going to say I'm going to hold on to the bell shard right now. Because I don't know if it's tied to the rest of the things that are... to the rest of our things that are related to the quest. So I'm just holding on to it for the moment. I don't know that it has any, not that I know if it has any effect of any kind, unless somebody's going to argue with me about it.
I can hold on to the shield. I have space.
Or does, I was thinking Roselia. Does Roselia need a shield? She's the only other one of us, the only other one in the group that uses one, isn't she?
That I think is true.
We could discuss it. I mean, unless she wants to use the Toothy Maw shield. That's totally up to her, I guess.
You would give up the Toothy Maw shield?
I've used it once. What's the chances I'm ever going to see that happen again for me?
Right now, she's got a +2 shield.
I think the Toothy Maw shield is a +2 with its extra.
Yeah, and this shield is also a +2.
+2. Okay.
It looks like this.
Oh, that's fun. She's not a death cleric, though, right? She's just a deathly cleric?
She's a Tempest cleric.
A deathly hallow? I'm making a stupid joke. Yeah. This would have been really appropriate for somebody else we used to know.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Who happens to be in the Kingdom of Brahm right now. Or maybe was. Anyway.
In the quest notes, you should be able to double click it and see what it does. Maybe that would be a determining factor.
It's in the quest notes. You can click on it.
Yeah.
It's not clicking for me.
No?
Talking about the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it.
Well, I'll just drag it over to Rosie, and if somebody else wants it, you guys can just, like, deal with
You'll
it
take
from
a look at
there.
it. We'll take a look at it. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Huh.
And then I'm just gonna add the 350 to your party chest.
That works. Yeah, we'll think about that. Okay. So back to the guild hall. Need to stock up again before we restock again before we leave.
Yeah, there's not like nothing stops you from getting back to the guild hall easily. Pocket and Din are waiting for you. Din, of course, being one of the veterans of the cleaning crew. Where is he? Din Sohn. Says, hello, cleaning crew. It's great to see. Or, well, not cleaning crew. He said, hello, expedition crew. It's good to see you again. Mwah.
Yeah, Murloc. Not a Murloc.
Not a Murloc. Din is an amorphous ooze that is just like has squeezed itself into armor and has shaped its head kind of like what it interprets a human looks like from what it sees.
Cool. But Osa.
The last time you saw him was in Tremala when he had taken Rosalia's uncle.
Okay.
He says, I will give you the room while I get get us ready for the trip. Meet me at my sand skimmer.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Pocket brings you to like the private meeting room, and he's like, so you said you found something important? You asked for a secure line, so I'd imagine there's probably something big. What happened out there? You guys look like you got beat the fuck up.
Yes. Yes, we did.
A little bit, yeah. Kind of could
You could say
use
that.
some rest and recuperation.
Yeah. So, well, absolutely, we'll lay out the, the items that we brought, the parchments, the pieces of, the parchment from her hand, the thing we retrieved from the room, the bell shard, the humming crown, kind of just lay it all out on the table and basically explain everything that has happened, and give him the opportunity to read read what has been written on both the parchment and the thing, and fill in the gaps of what we know from the Hollow Knight, what it, the purpose it held. It was tied to that ring that was in the room, but the ring was destroyed, and so is it. So it's gone now. And kind of let him know. I mean, this feels very important right now. Like
Pocket
a matter of like a matter of honor and justice that needs to be attended to.
Pocket looks at you and says, "Lock the door."
Okay, I will go lock the door.
For the first time since you joined the crew, you see Pocket take his mask off. You never see Pocket take his mask off. And when he does, at first his face is just nothing. And then it kind of like shifts into like a human-like face. He reaches into a pouch and pulls out like a little box and pulls out a cigarette. And says, "Clean told me these things would kill me." Fucking takes it and uses like a cantrip to like light his finger and light the smoke and just pull in a big drag. And as he blows it out, and he says, "And now I think you found the thing that might do it instead." Says, "Do you understand what this means?"
That's why I think it's that's why, I mean, sort of, but maybe
We're gonna have an accident, aren't we?
I don't think you should take this to Brom. I agree with you that the Queen's body deserves to be properly interred or preserved, or however it's done. The clerics will take care of that. I think I have heard some rumors about something going on in Brom right now. The last I heard from Rottooth and Lady Frida, they had let me know that they had gotten deeper into Brom. They had met some kind of captain there. What was his name? What was his name?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Don't ask me.
I actually have him somewhere. Just hold on. His name. I think it was like something Maycroft. Something Maycroft. They have met up with him, and he was saying that there was something wrong with the king. Like, even for the king. The king's always been a kooky guy. But like something really wrong with him. There's like metal automatons that he has throughout the city that are just attacking people on sight. And last I heard from them, they were going to confront him. And I haven't heard from them since.
So we have a cleaning crew squad lost in Brom that we've lost contact with inside the Kingdom of Brom.
Yes.
What are we doing about that?
I'm sending out a team. They're going to be meeting up with Captain Crunch, who already was going up there to look into things. And they're gonna relay back to me the information they find. They're gonna see if they can get their way in and get some information.
But you don't want us to do that.
I want you to stay the course and head out to Rovain.
I'm going to tell you right now that I'm not very much liking this path.
Pocket takes another drag of his cigarette and he's like, I understand the significance of this, and I never thought that a quest like this would have turned into something so huge. I need you to trust that we can take care of it when the time comes. But until we know what's going on with Brom and what's going on with the other crew, I don't want to be sending you in as well and putting you in that kind of danger, if there is danger. We've got other crews that can handle it. You have helped us take care of the burden of the shadows being inside the city walls. We're protected now, and we're able to reallocate our resources, and I do have teams that work on infiltration and do these specific things. Your team right now is tasked with using your resources in your ship to be able to unlock whatever secrets are out there.
Okay, can I be honest with you? This guild doesn't feel very. I feel like it puts on a face that says we're the goofy outcasts, but in reality, we seem like we're the special guys. And he says that in a way that he's like, what he means is like special forces, but he's, like the special troops, the special task force, the whatever you want to call it. But that's just the way it comes out.
We are first and foremost cleaners of the realm. And sometimes some jobs are
like
dirty than others.
This sounds like something that needs a good cleaning, that's for damn sure.
You see that there's a slime that kind of like crawls out from his outfit and appears on his shoulder. It looks like almost like a little like harlequin slime.
Okay.
That kind of like peeks out.
Hello, little fellow.
It just kind of like blobs. He's like, "Oh, this is Jester."
I just wave at him.
Kind of like does like a little wave back with a corner. He reaches into his pocket, like Pocket reaches into his pocket, and pulls out like a peanut, like a peanut with the shell, and just like slips it into the slime, and he watches it like kind of like jellos very happily. He takes another like a last drag of the cigarette and also like feeds it to the slime. He's like, "Can you? I understand that it's the crew doesn't see it seem the way we present it, and it's kind of by design. We want people who don't feel like they have a home to feel welcome here, and so that goofy appearance helps." We take on people and things that people would just cast aside or ignore. And in doing so, sometimes we find ourselves seeing deeper truths than people allow themselves to see. So yeah, we're more than just the goofy guys, but sometimes that's needed to kind of keep things in balance, right?
I mean, I guess so. That's sounds reasonable.
I'm
I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's like I'm not going to stop you from doing what you want to do. At the end of the day, as a crew, it's up to you. I'm not going to penalize you for not running off when you think you might be able to help, but I ask that you trust me to handle it, because I think that the expedition that I've given you is equally as important. Puts his mask back on and says, "That's all I can say. Do you want to keep these papers, or do you want to leave them with me? I will give you that choice."
This is a really big decision. I will kind of look at the rest of my party. at Nerissa, at Jesus, at the new guy.
Kill the FNG.
What do you think? Should we leave these here for safekeeping? Or keep them with us?
I think they'd be in safe hands here.
Yeah, I trust them.
I would hate to lose them while we're on our quest, or if should something happen to us on our quest, that they would be lost and justice not done. But I will say this, and this is a promise. Once I return from this quest, this will be my next task. Wherever we are, if it has not been finished, this will be my next task.
The moment I learn something new about the situation, you will be the first to know.
And I'll hold out my hand to Pocket, extended as if, like warriors shake hands, clasping forearms. And, it's, I take him in his word, and that's me shaking his hand and saying, okay, I choose to trust you, and I will hand him the items. I say, do you, and I'll include the bell shard with it. I don't know if he wants to take it or not. Is the paper, I'll just kind of offer it all to him.
He'll put the bell shard back in your hand and be like, the paperwork's what I need. I'm gonna start with the information you've provided me. I'm gonna do a bit of research myself. As the acting guild leader, I need to put together a case that I'll maybe need to take to the council to discuss further.
Okay.
Because this is huge. This is kind of insane. If this is...
It feels very important. Like something gravely unjust has occurred to this queen, and yeah. And he just kind of trails off because he understands exactly what Pocket's, he agrees completely and totally with Pocket on that.
Yeah, this is heavy. It is heavy. Let me be the person to shoulder that for now. I understand that you'll think about it. It'll be a priority for you once you're back home. But I'm gonna do what I can to shoulder that for now, as much as I can.
Well then, anything else we need to know before we depart?
No. Din has got the sand skimmer ready to take you guys back to your ship in Tramala. I'd say try to, if you have anything else to do here, do it now, or we'll see you the next time you're back on Rudalian soil. And to that effect, he actually says, I'm gonna give you guys some traveling gold.
Walking around money.
Some walking around money. Yeah, let's call it 1,000 gold pieces each. I don't know what you're gonna find in your travels. Hopefully this helps you to prepare for whatever you come across.
Okay.
Thank you. I look forward to returning.
He walks over to the door and unlocks, and he says, "Oh, and don't ever tell anybody that you saw my face, or I'll kill you." and opens the door and chuckles like maniacal a little bit, but like a regular laughter that you have heard from him as he steps out into the room, or like into like the big like common area, and kind of like moves on to his next appointment.
Before we leave the room, Nerissa's gonna turn to Brunk and she's just gonna look at you and be like, I can see how much this means to you. I just want you to know I have your back when it comes to following up on this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. There may be some hope for you after all. You may not just be a scoundrel of a mermaid.
Hey, like I said earlier, I think you might be rubbing off on me a bit.
Huh. Well, I hope so. In a good way.
That looks up and says, "Can that make bread now?"
That can absolutely make bread now.
Please do. I'm starving.
This entire time, while this whole thing, like this whole serious conversation has been going on, has been sitting in a chair in the corner, sitting on his hands, like bouncing, like just waiting to ask the question. And the moment you say yes, he like fucking runs off to the kitchen like a fucking excited kid.
I kind of like that little guy. He's growing on me a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's great.
So that is going to make some fresh bread quickly for your journey.
Reminder to take my meds. Sorry about that.
No worries. What you have a little bit of money. You can choose to spend it now or wait until you're somewhere else and able to spend it. But this is your chance to do any last minute things here before you go back to Tramala, if you are deciding to go back to Tramala.
Yep, it's time to get back to our ship.
I need to invest in some healing potions. And will our journey allow us a chance to rest while we are en route?
Absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful, because I would love a long rest. Excellent.
Yeah.
Other than Wanda, is there another shop person here at the guild that we interact with, or?
Wanda's the main one you can interact with. If you're wanting to shop around town, I think it would just depend on what you're looking for. Like, I don't have any other shops set up, but if you're looking for something specific, like, we can just make a deal.
Yeah, I can't honestly think of anything off the top of my head that I bought out some healing potions from her for that exact purpose. So
I just need spores for the mushrooms. That way we can start making some more, especially if you guys have a place for them already. And yeah. I need to make some poisons on this trip. Concoctions.
You need mushroom spores, like what, for the amanitas?
Well, those, and I need to make spores for the fairy stools.
Okay.
So, yeah. I need to use my nature with that while we're on this trip so I can grow some more of those. And it'd be nice if I could find some seeds for the nightshade. That would be really helpful.
The alchemists wouldn't have any seeds for the nightshade. And like, you already have the mushrooms, you're just on your trip, you're going to break them down, the ones that you have, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that, I mean, that should be easy enough to do. I wouldn't even need the nature check from you. It's just you over that 8-hour rest, you take your rest and then you use the remaining time to prepare them for actual like growth. like trying to regrow them.
And you, Nerissa, what do you have for parts? I ask because it would be really convenient if I could shoot you all with arrows to heal you without doing damage to you.
Like, what do I have for like building parts?
Yes, because if we need to stop and get parts somewhere, we've got some walking around money to go get some parts. Even if it's scrap.
I've got. Let's see here.
Come on. Come here.
I've got some scrap wood. I've got. I've got some steel plates, some steel ball bearings.
Okay. We're probably going to need more than that. Where's the scrapyard? My intent for this trip is I'll describe like what we're trying to do, and you do your hoodoo voodoo engineering thing, and you make it magically appear. I don't know.
I can do my best.
So if we
I
need to
also
go
have
buy out the
caltrops,
scrapyard,
rope, and grappling hooks.
okay. So it sounds like we should probably just go buy out the scrapyard.
Like go to the tinkerers.
Yes.
Yeah, like I mean, Nerissa already knows the way. If or Valerith, you're wanting to go and like go grab some stuff too.
Me going through there is going to be completely pointless, but it's mostly this is kind of to Nerissa. This is my idea of some way to make an injectable potion on an arrow. So, do you have the stuff that you could make that, or do you think that the Tinkers Guild would have stuff that you could get? I'll buy the parts for it. It's fine.
I mean, like, we would just need, like, potions and arrows. Why don't we just do, like, potion-tipped arrows?
Nerissa,
Would that
roll. Give me a raw intelligence check.
Oh, goody.
That seems like a perfectly logical plan. Like you got potions and arrows. You just need to like attach a needle, and of course it's gonna hurt a little, but like it's a needle. So what?
I don't see why not.
Okay, we'll use Brunk to test them out.
Goody. Yeah, we can look into that.
I gotta find the helping rock.
Other than that, that's pretty much all we need to do. I mean, the potions have a cork stopper. We could just put the arrow through there and put it all the way to the end. It's not going to go very far, maybe a 15-foot if we're lucky, but why not? For science.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It sounds good to me.
Too bad we don't have anything with like a plunger. completely out of character because I'm not a science character. So, all right, are we heading to the sand skimmer?
I just want to do one thing quickly, if I can. Would there be anywhere in town that sells like gun modifications?
Probably like a let me see, because I mean tinkerers maybe. I think the best bet for you would also be the Tinkerers Guild if you're wanting like to modify your gun. Do you know what you want to do
Okay.
to it?
I want to see if I could find a modification to do radiant damage.
You'd have to leave the gun there.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine then. Maybe next time I'm back in town.
They were working on radiant weapons for when the shadows were attacking. So what I would say she'll say they're a bit experimental, but I was working on radiant bullets.
I could test them out in the field if you want. I have a feeling that I'm going to be running into those creatures again in my future.
Yeah, sure. They're a bit volatile. They will, like when you load them into the gun, they'll do radiant damage. But there might be a little bit of backlash once in a while. Just gotta be a bit careful.
Okay. That'll be fine.
They're going to very much do the same thing as like the overcharge for the sunburst vials. They work very much in the same regard, except that when you use them, it is going to be as if you were using 2 sunburst vials. So just one bullet is 2d6 radiant damage. But you have to roll the Constitution saving throw, or you take 1d6 fire damage from it.
Okay.
I will create an item for it momentarily.
Also, I'm immune to fire damage, so that still works out in my favor.
That's pretty good. Consumable? Ammunition? Yeah. Radiant bullet. Radiant damage. Two D6. You'll just have to deduct them, like get rid of them manually when you use them.
Okay.
Deal 2d6 radiant damage. Can be loaded in any standard small pistol. Take roll con Save DC 12. I think it was on the things. Take 1d6 fire damage on a fail. And she is going to give you 6 of them.
Awesome. I'll use them sparingly, and I'll let you know how they work against the shadow creatures.
Yeah, I appreciate you testing him in the field. She'll give you her crystal number. Be
Awesome.
like, let me know right away, and I'm gonna see what I can do about adjusting it so they don't do that like backlash of damage. But not much I can do about it right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I appreciate you giving me these. I'll definitely let you know as soon as I try them.
And that's what she's got for you right now, without like being able to hold on to the gun to do anything to it.
Okay. I thank her and I head back to the guild hall.
Is anybody else doing anything else?
Not I.
Did you want to do like go check out the scrap pile still, or?
No, we don't need to. If you think the vial on arrow will work, we'll give it a shot.
I mean, we could check out the scrap pile to see if there's something else that would be useful.
You're the engineer. I'm just trying to figure out another way that I can help you guys from a range instead of having to run up and try and pour a bottle in your mouth while you guys are doing your heroic deeds.
And you said my favorite words, which were scrap pile.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Let's go scrappy.
Nerissa is a notorious pack rat and likes to keep anything that she thinks could ever be useful. So if you want to go scrap piling, I'm down.
Hey, and you've got that cool ass boat that grows and you can store everything in it too.
Oh yeah, yes I do.
So we could take like half the scrap pile and figure it out later on the boat.
Well, the scrap pile is like take some, leave some.
I'm sure if we take some and leave some cash, it's fine.
Well, I'll see what we can do. Let's go see what they've got at the scrap pile first.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you go to the scrap pile. Nerissa, Valerith is with you. You guys kind of know what you're looking for your basic concept. Go ahead and give me an investigation check with advantage for getting help from Valerith. $17's pretty good. You're just thinking like you need to have like kind of like injectors or needles of some kind, which you're able to find some that you can use to tip the instead of using like the health potion bottles to work with the weight. You find like lighter vials that you can use instead to be able to attach to the arrows. I'm gonna say on a 17 as well.
Hey, couldn't we go to that church that handles the dead bodies? I'm sure they use needles and other such things that might be beneficial as well. That's just
you see a strange
naughty.
You see a strange looking arrow in there, like in the pile as well. That seems pretty neat.
Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme! I say as I reach for the arrow.
Yeah, you go ahead and drag it onto your character sheet.
Wow.
I'm gonna say the needles in the scrap are like what unused. It's like maybe like a pack that was discarded. Maybe a tinkerer didn't need them or anything like that, but they're like safely packed. Not just like loose, dirty needles.
I mean, this is a world we can cure disease. It's fine.
I appreciate the clarification, regardless.
Yeah.
Eesh. Um.
For the needles, do you want me to just create that on my character sheet?
I'm working on that right now.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
In this world, do they have like plunger type needles? Or is this some other kind, like just a drain, you hook it up to a rubber tube and it just kind of, it does its thing?
Recon is pretty
needle.
modern. I'd say you could probably like here they are specifically like it's not the full plunger needle, it's just like the needle tips, like the injector portion of a needle that would be attached to like a tube or something. But I'm sure if like you went to like a medical, like a place that deals with medicines and stuff like that, you could probably find like a plunger setup for like a full needle.
Because if we can find it in my mind, I know that using a needle, okay, this is a little excessive. I know that using a needle works. So if we can find one, we could probably engineer it out of stuff that we have for on the run, because we're going to probably be going through a lot of these arrows. Yeah, all right, fine, get down. Oof. I'm just thinking long term, like cost to healing. Don't get me wrong, the healing potions are not are really that much of a cost. It's gonna be the stuff to make the healing a little bit more convenient that's gonna be the cost. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Even if you figure out how to do an aerosol, that'd be great. Throw a healing grenade in the mix.
It's probably going to take some experimentation. Really sounds like
Yes,
you're trying to reinvent the wheel in 5 minutes.
I do have a workbench waiting for me on the ship that I'm looking forward to working at, so we can work on that.
Fantastic. Time and opportunity. And guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs that are stuck on a ship at sea with us.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the thing. What are they gonna do? Say no? It's the implication all over again.
Okay, I'm good.
We have just like an empty vial? Yeah, sweet. Say you find equal amounts, 10 needles, 10 vials.
Okay.
Nerissa, do you leave anything?
So tempted to leave this weird billy mouth bass that I've got here. I won't do it though.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't like the way you asked that. Can I leave some of my crystals from the crab cave?
Sure.
Cool. There was like 5 and 5 of the things, was it?
10 and 10. Like you found like
10 and 10.
10 vials, 10 needles.
Okay.
It's not a huge chunk of the pile. Like there's still plenty of stuff in there. That's just things that you found in the pile that you thought would be useful for what you guys are working on. And an arrow that appealed to your Corbin brain.
I'm gonna leave just like a couple handfuls of crystals.
Valerith, watching like Nerissa grabbing through her inventory for things to leave, do you leave anything?
I'm also going to leave a single mushroom.
Jesus.
Let's see. I mean, really all I've got is a couple of spare daggers I can toss down. Don't have much else. I mean, I've got a garnet I can throw in there, but it's not really gonna benefit anybody much.
I will say you don't see a lot of jewels, but you do see like maybe there are some like crystals among the pile, but you do see weapons. Like you do see like there are some like swords and knives and stuff in there as well. So if you wanted to drop a dagger in there, it's something that would count, I think.
Yeah, I'll drop one of my daggers. Nothing special, just a dagger.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and I'm gonna drop this mysterious holy symbol. I'm sure somebody can find a use for it.
Okay.
Completely forgot to hand it over the rest of the stuff that we handed off. I don't think it's that important. It's fine.
Just toss it into a pile of scraps. Oh god. Okay. Sweet.
Never been very religious, so this will be entertaining.
You make your donations, and like the little gnome attendant for the scrapyards like thanks you both, and gives you each a gold piece as well.
Not gonna say no.
For the next little while, because thanks to the tree protecting us as a celebration, we're giving away a gold to donators. Even if you take something from the scrap pile.
Good deal.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your contribution.
Anytime.
And yeah, you guys can head back to the guild hall. Din is waiting for you at the entrance. I did go back through the video and like I had like some big high-tech thing set up for him, but he had just a sand skimmer. So you it's basically one of these. it looks like he can cast like a spell, or has like a spell scroll that can cast wind into the sails to make it go. And he's like, "Oh, everybody ready?"
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys climb aboard. Rosalia climbs aboard as well. Your slimes are with you. You're able to nestle into almost like a little, like, kind of just like it's almost like a long, large seat that keeps you protected from the wind. And Din on the front holds on to kind of like a steering column and uses like a spell to cast wind into the sails. What's going on, Nerissa?
I never went to meet Greg.
Yeah,
no.
no.
Oh well. Oh well.
The sails catch the wind, and you guys are able to kind of like rest or kind of do light activities. It's almost like a little cabin, just like a half dome that keeps the wind from, or any kind of the elements from doing anything to you. So it is kind of like a little area you can rest. Din tells you to rest easy, and he can kind of gets the ride going. As you are leaving Mercana, the light of Trimathy kind of washes over the immediate perimeter of Mercana, probably up to about like 100 feet. But once you get past that point and start heading south, things still look pretty grim. Since the shadows have been cast off of Mercana itself, places that they can congregate are much thicker with it. The walls before that were just stone and a bit of that ichor that were surrounding the forest are now just thick black shadows that cover the stone, and with visibly, like, as you pass by, you can see kind of creatures that come out of the stone to kind of like just like bite at things that may fly by, or like animals or things like that. You will still see this the loose like shadow here and there, and you're not like you're okay, you're not attacked. Din has like a kind of like a radiant shield sort of that is off cast on the skimmer, so these things are pretty much staying away. But you do see that even though you have done some things to be able to deal with the shadows are still ever present, just at bay now from certain areas. You do also see the light dome still from the Aravella Oasis as you as it comes into view, and so you know at the very least that they are still safe as well. There's one more person in the scene. I just need... I don't remember where I put this NPC. Or if I made an actual NPC for him and just showed you a picture. It's fine. Oh wait, no, he was still at the Oasis. You guys are heading straight for Tremala, unless you feel like there's any reason you need to go to the Oasis.
We did get the Ring of the Ram to trade to that mermaid guy for those boxing gloves, or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's true.
Do we have time to? Yeah, do we have time to swing over there? What time of day would it be when we get there? Because didn't he only come out at night?
You were leaving at like early morning. Yeah, he only comes out at night. You were leaving at early morning, and like by the time you're hitting the Aravallo Oasis, it's probably like noon.
Do we want to
A
stop?
little later after our events at the tower and all the other extra stuff that we did.
You were at the tower like first thing in the morning.
Sure. I guess I just
You didn't spend
between that and the extra shopping stuff.
You spent like an hour there. You went to you back to Mercana and did like a couple of brief things at the thing. I would say maybe at most you would have left at like 9. So I'd say maybe if that's the case, then like probably like 2. Sorry, instead of noon.
Do we want to swing by there and wait until evening, or save it for
ride. More than
yeah. Yeah, it's up to Din.
Would he be willing to overnight while we're there?
Din would tell you that he does have other things to attend to. He's going to be helping the brigade that's going to Brom. So he does need to drop you off. He can drop you off at the Oasis, but you would have to walk then to Tremala.
What kind of travel day would we have? If we used the Ring of the Phantom carriage that Rosalia's packing, that would give us a ride instead of walking to the back to Tremala.
That's true.
Good plan.
I mean, we can overnight at the Oasis, complete this quest, because that's what we're doing, right? We're completing a quest that we had, kind of hanging out.
It was like a kind of domino quest because we needed to get those boxing gloves to give to somebody else in
The one back in
is it
Tremala.
Tremala, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was going to help a quest for the bartender. So
Right.
it was like a 2 quests kind of hinged on this thing.
So we're cleaning up as we on our way out of Tremala. I'd say let's go to the Oasis and then we'll make our way from there.
Yeah, how long of a
encounters?
How much time does it take to get from the Oasis back to Tremala again?
If it's on foot, you're looking at a little less than half a day.
But we've got a carriage.
With the carriage.
But if you use the Phantom carriage, it'd be the same as like using like a horse-driven something. So.
And I could find a steed.
Yeah, a few hours.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I have a steed charm even.
So you're going back to the Aravallo Oasis?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Major plans, good sir. Drop us off at the Oasis.
Oh, there's already Phantom Steeds that show up with that carriage, by the way.
Oasis.
Yeah. These folks aren't here.
While we're traveling, I'm just going to send Bill a quick message. I'm getting delayed. I'll be in Tremala tomorrow.
Would you like any souvenirs from the Oasis? Bring you some fish.
Let's take that turtle.
Oh yeah, we gotta show off the Oasis to the new guy. He hasn't been to the Oasis with the shiny beacon.
He has not.
Is the shiny beacon still there?
Yeah, you guys didn't do anything about the Aboleth.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, they seemed to have it under control.
Uh huh. Yeah, that one might be a little above our pay grade at the moment.
Yeah, you for the first time are seeing Valerith that in spite of all of the darkness around, you get to this kind of like little oasis with a big lake in the center, where people are like on boats fishing, and there is a boulette that is just kind of like digging, like kind of like underground, but like doing like jumps like a dolphin in the sand, that seems to be very friendly with some of the people here. You are once again greeted by Amara Brightsong, who says, "Oh, welcome back to Aravala Oasis." And you see that there is a crystal, like a bright crystal that appears to be like shining radiant light, that is keeping the shadows at bay.
Does she know that we know about her and her what's going on here?
I mean,
I
if she
can't
does,
remember.
if she does, you don't know.
Oh, okay. We didn't confront her, I guess is the point. We bounced and left.
Yeah. If she knows, she doesn't let on. She welcomes you again. She says, "Will you be staying the night again?"
Yeah, if that's okay with you and your oneness.
All are welcome at the Aravala Oasis. This is still a refuge. There is fresh fruit, and we have been able to get a bit of a restock from Chamala a few days ago. So please feel free to. I know you were cooking. There's more than enough available for you to cook again.
This is my boy that. And or did that come with us? He came with us, didn't he?
Yeah, that's with you.
Okay.
That's gonna follow you to the end of the earth.
This is my boy that, and that makes bread.
That make bread.
See? That makes bread.
That makes amazing bread.
Have you had any bread? Do you have bread? Did you get bread from Tremala?
I mean, we normally make our own bread here, but our baker has actually been sick. Do you think that you'd be able to make some stocks of bread for us for the next few days until he's better, or like make a stock that would last a few days? And that's like, that is already just like, point me to the kitchen. Point that to the kitchen. It's gone. It's gone.
I think I'm gonna go keep an eye on him, so he doesn't get lost anywhere. As I look at as I look at Nerissa pointedly, I don't want him getting lost anywhere. And I'll catch you guys later.
Good call. See you later, Brunk.
Hey, that, wait up, man. Let's make some bread.
That make bread.
That make bread. Brunk make bread?
Yeah, Brunk make bread.
Let's have some fun.
And that and Brunk leave to make bread. Over on the same rock where she was previously is Jenny Greenteeth. I'm actually going to drag her out. Once again, sprawled out on the rock, getting her full tan on.
Completely nude?
Completely nude.
And I went the opposite direction. So chivalrous.
Fucking, like, just the crystal skull kind of resting on her belly.
Yeah. Not even the least bit creepy.
Can I roll a perception check on her?
Sure. I mean, she's Jenny.
I'm almost afraid to ask what it is you're trying to investigate.
I just want to see how she's doing. See, if anything has upset her recently, you know?
You know, you could just give it back to her and tell her you are returning it to its rightful owner.
Oh, is this the lady that that you've got that thing for, or from, or something? Oh, okay.
I'm not there, so I'm not actually having that conversation.
Just kind of one of those aha moments.
Whoops.
Let's give her some new items.
Uh-oh. Stocking up Jenny? What?
What do you mean?
You said new items, right?
I might have.
I thought you were talking about Jenny.
I am talking about Jenny.
Okay. Shopping.
Yeah, give me a minute to update her because she's gonna have a couple new things.
I'm making bread. I don't know what you're.
Brunk is making bread. That's true.
Brunk's making bread. I'm busy.
I did give you guys some money though, or a pocket gave you guys some money, so you.
No pocket change.
Just a little pocket change. 4,000. Oh, Jenny, what did I do? While I'm updating this, like Nerissa, Jesus, and Valerith, are you guys just like sitting there waiting for Jenny to sit up or something, or like are you doing anything else in the Oasis? What are you doing at the moment?
I'm gonna message Bill. I just want to message her and say that I'm being delayed by a day if she wants to meet me in the Oasis tonight.
You messaged her and she did not answer.
Oh, okay.
Because you did mention that earlier. Yeah, she you don't get an answer back from her.
Okay.
I'm going out to the end of the dock and just kind of surveying, seeing if anything's changed since we left, seeing what's up, looking around, seeing who I see.
Give me a minute. Apparently, whatever I was looking around on the map, it caused the forge to crash.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And now it's not showing my character, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's try this one more time. But I'm just going to start going around to the groves of, or the sets of trees that I saw around it, and just start foraging, seeing what, is there that I can get a hold of. Come on. Need you to log in. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, there we are. Wow. That was really weird. Okay. I mean, hi, kid. I'm gonna just go to this one since it's here and closer, and just work my way around this oasis.
Sure.
Hi, kiddo. Let me get out of your way.
Okay. And then
Have cats, they said.
they're a treat.
I heard they're fantastic. But, you know, it's their house and I just pay rent.
Yes.
Or in this case, pay the mortgage.
That it do be like that. Sometimes,
Yeah.
the cats, and just like Soviet Russia, the cats, own you.
Yeah.
One more new thing to there.
Oh, kid, you're putting my foot to sleep. There you go.
That's a fun one.
Is your cat's name Kid?
No, this particular one is Ilala.
Oh, cute.
Yes. Like Inuyasha Kilala.
Amazing.
The ginger that we have, his name is Lewis. He's the only boy in the house.
That's a good
And-
name for a cat.
Well, it's because where we found him, he showed up when my wife first got to California when I was PCSing. He was outside the house and just immediately walked up to her, flopped over, and was just like, "You're my human now." And then he disappeared for a couple of days and came back with an injury, and so he got taken to the doctor, fixed up, and just he's been around since then.
That's awesome.
So
That's a good story. I like that adoption story.
yep.
Okay, that's it. That's it. You take kind of like your trip around the oasis, kind of it's scoping it out. Again, you see mostly like fishermen, and people like relaxing and fishing off the different docks, or out on the boats that are fishing as well. You see that there are big like sea turtles that kind of swim through the water, and you can just kind of see their shells occasionally, or see like their silhouette under the water as they swim about. This is in a very stressful set of situations that like Rudalius is in. Like, this truly is paradise. Like, it's very relaxing here.
Very nice. Very nice.
Jenny's is open. I'll let you just peruse that. If you approach her, she will say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be." Do you approach her? Are you too scared to approach her, Nerissa? She still hasn't taken notice yet.
I'm on the dock surveying the oasis and hoping that someone else like Jesus or Valerith will approach her first, and maybe I can get a better read on her from there.
I mean, Valerith, all you know about this woman is that people are terrified of her. She may have caused some mischief in Mercana, and that she runs a shop of sorts wherever she goes.
Yep.
Oh, and also that she's
is
attracted to gold.
okay. Yeah, other than that last part, that is pretty much all I know about her. So I'll just keep doing my walk and looking around and looking for anything that's useful in alchemy and whatnot. Acknowledge her with a hello and keep going unless she starts to talk.
She nods and says, "Hello, darling."
Okay, stop trying to go away from the page. It's fine.
Jesus,
Stay
do
on the
you
page.
approach? Rosalia has. I will say.
Not hearing back. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I will say that Rosalia has gone off to watch Brunk and that make bread. She's fascinated.
I was gonna say, with not hearing back from Bill, Jesus is gonna start day drinking.
Okay. Jesus starts day drinking.
He's gonna go off to inside and start drinking.
Okay. Yeah, you'd probably find some like bottles of wine and things like that. Nerissa, you feel like breath on your ear.
I'm gonna turn around and see who it is.
Yeah, you turn and it is Jenny.
Oh, hey Jenny, how's it going?
It's not even a hello. I know you saw me.
You looked like you were relaxing. I didn't want to disrupt you.
That's fair, but I thought we were friends.
We are friends, and that's why I didn't want to disrupt you.
Okay. Oh, how are things? I smell gold.
We did get a little bit of spending money, so I've. Do you have anything new in your shop?
Come in and check out my wares, and she'll lead you over to the tent.
Awesome. Can I do a perception or whatever check to see? Is she mad at me?
Go ahead and roll an insight. Jenny, nude as the day is long, fucking picks up her crystal skull and like leads you over to the tent, and she doesn't seem upset. Like, she's not letting on upset at all. More upset that you didn't say hi when she came, like as if she was just unimportant. But like, it doesn't seem like she knows.
Okay.
I'll bring her over to her tent. And yeah, she'll have some new wares you can check out there. I think we can do the shopping off camera. Unless there's any other kind of like role playing that you want to do with her currently, but otherwise we can like save that till next week. I will say that when you go into the tent and go into like the little like go through the weird wall space that turns into the shop, the hatch that you know is behind the counter like beats like the telltale heart for you. Like you know it's there. You're trying everything you can not to look at it, and it's almost like it calls like knowingly that you're there.
Oh, great. I'm not gonna like do anything about it right now. I'm gonna wait till there are other people around to distract Jenny to see if I can maybe put her put her thing back or something. If should I have anything of hers, hypothetically, of course.
Okay. Waiting at the Oasis, you like Din has now like driven off back to Mercana. You are kind of split off. That and Brunk are making bread while Rosalia watches. Jesus is drinking, heavily drinking. And anybody like who finds him would probably find him with like double fisting 2 bottles of wine in each hand.
I'm just making my way around exploring around this oasis.
Valerith is exploring the outside of the oasis, which really is just a lot of lush green and beautiful blue. So I think that's a good place to stop for the night. With you guys having a chance to kind of have a little rest in the oasis before you move on to Tremala. But yeah, feel free to look at Jenny's. Her shop will be available to you as long as I have this map open. So if you guys want to spend some money there, like I said, you guys can spend it off screen, and the people at home can be surprised when you pull out some weird new items. To everybody at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We do love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.